Hello, I'm D.T. Pollard, and this is not a video about a dancing baby or a bouncing bear. This is a video about the country and the nation I've been living in for almost 52 years. I wrote 2 books in 2009, and usually I write books out of inspiration, but I wrote these 2 books out of frustration for what I was witnessing happening to the country. The first one I wrote out of frustration was Tarptown, USA, and that was after I witnessed what happened at the end of 2008. I witnessed on live television people standing in line with boxes to gather their belongings in downtown New York as a big investment firm crumbled. I watched people standing in front of banks, and people were fearing an actual run on banks as happened in the Great Depression. So I watched the economy become destroyed and manifest that destruction. The second book that I wrote out of frustration was Obama, Guilty of Being President While Black. And I wrote that after Tarptown, USA, because I saw the 2 things basically transitioning from one to the other. And what I realized in a short period of time after Obama was president is that I felt that there was a hardcore group that had a dislike for him that exceeded their love for the country. And they would just as soon see the country go down in flames if it meant that they could take back the White House and the Congress. And it seems that it's coming to fruition. Some wrap all these things up in something they call taking the country back. Who are you taking it back from? The country made a decision, and it suggests that you don't like who was selected. That's not really the spirit of America. Now we have folks calling other hard-working Americans who lost their jobs because the economy was destroyed, called them lazy, riding on welfare, don't want to extend unemployment benefits. Well, these people didn't lose their jobs by choice. They lost their jobs because the economy cratered and demand went away. Then we also have folks that were siding against the president with a foreign corporation because he secured $20 billion to help people out that were devastated by the oil spill caused by British Petroleum. That didn't seem very American. How do people really think about what's really going on? On September 22nd, 2008, I reached the age of 50 years old. Less than 1 month later, the United States as I knew it ceased to exist. An economic collapse caused by unbridled Wall Street greed transformed pockets of the nation into concrete wastelands and tent cities that I refer to as Tarptown, USA. How did the United States of America end up with an illegal alien Kenyan socialist who palled around with a terrorist and wanted to euthanize your grandmother to save money as president? Hold on a minute. None of that was true? Oh, now I understand. Barack Obama was simply found guilty of being president while black.